Leading to Thrive: Mastering Strategies for Sustainable Success in Business and Life. Written by Klaus Kleinfeld. Narrated by Rich Miller. Introduction. The demands on today's business leaders are constantly increasing, incessantly, exponentially, unyieldingly. It often feels like a hamster wheel spinning ever faster, requiring better performance every day, day in, day out. The result? Many leaders conclude that success in business means giving it all they've got with a laser-like focus on business, and business only. Their logic? Success in business comes first. Only later can I take care of myself. Unfortunately, that's not the way it really works. You need to take care of yourself so that you can then take care of business and life. Let me compare a fulfilled life with a wonderful long road trip bringing you to lots of amazing places. You wouldn't go on that journey without first tanking up, right? The tragedy, though, is that many folks do. Then they push the pedal to the metal and go as fast as they can. For a while, they make good mileage and feel great. But then the motor sputters and the car comes to a stop, often leaving them at places not so desirable and far from their intended destination. Surely you and I have met people who think they can just power through their business challenges through sheer force of will. Just push a little more. More grit, more determination, more feel the burn, and you'll be more successful than ever. What's another hour, day, week lost to yet more work? It's not that bad. It could be worse. Others seem able to do it, so should I. But just like that road trip, that strategy of pushing harder inevitably seems to end the same way. You keep running out of fuel. Over and over, the same question keeps popping up. How much longer can you push yourself like this? You're tired. You're not getting enough sleep, if you're getting any sleep at all. Your relationships hang by a thread after missing yet another dinner with a spouse, significant other, or friend. You're growing apart from your spouse, your children, the people who matter most in your life. Your body is at home, but your mind is still at work. Your eyes and fingers are on your smartphone, always on, always alert, always ready to respond. And if that's not enough, when you do have a free moment, you're looking at your business news feed, where story after story is about very successful business leaders who have fallen ill, collapsed from burnout, gone from divorce to divorce, fallen out with their children, entered rehab, took shortcuts and are now in court, or worse, in prison, or worst of all, died way too young. I've personally experienced times when I pushed myself, only to find out that my body's immune system shut down, and I was totally out of commission at times when my presence at work was needed most. Or to find out that I powered through with my team to get to a conclusion that night, only to realize later that the outcome was mediocre because we were tired and not at our best. I know many individuals who fall into several of the categories above. Some got to a point where their body shut down and they almost did not make it. For some of them, it was the ultimate wake-up call, and they really used that realization to redesign their life. The good news? They came out of these experiences stronger, more successful, and happier than before. But not everyone takes the initiative to change. Unfortunately, too many continue to ignore the inevitable signs and try to plow through, feeling ever more miserable as a result. Does any of this sound familiar? Maybe you've asked yourself the question, is all this worth it? Trust me, you're not alone. It's why so many also ask the question, is there a better way? I believe there is a better way. That's why I wrote this book. The German philosopher Georg Christoph Lichtenberg once said in his Zudelbücher, "I cannot say whether things will get better if we change. What I can say is they must change if they are to get better." The book you're about to dive into will provide you with a framework to make the changes you need to start getting better. How to put the fuel in the tank and continuously refill so you can go further, go faster, and be happier. That fuel comes basically from how you deal with yourself. I call this the inner game. What you then do with all this energy, how you use it for the trip of your lifetime, I call the outer game.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?